What's up YouTube, my name's Lawrence and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to continue where we left off in Hotline Miami Redux levels ranked based on how hard they are. So without further ado, let's begin. First we have Deadline, which is going into A tier. Deadline is a level that has 3 floors with a boss fight at the end of the level. It has a pretty high enemy count and enemies are sometimes in areas that you can't go into, so you have to use a gun, which will alert most enemies. It does also have a boss fight at the end of the level, and it's one of the more harder boss fights. I think Deadline deserves to be an A, mainly because of the second floor. The second floor is probably the hardest part of this level, because enemies are mostly in areas that if you try rushing into, you will be shot and killed, which is why I think it should be an A. Next up we have Trauma, which is going into F tier. Trauma is the only level that has a stealth part in Hotline Miami. You can't die in this level, nor can you kill anyone. It's just stealth. So I don't need to say more, do I? Next up we have Assault, which is going straight into S tier. Assault is the best level in Hotline Miami Redux. This level has got everything. A cool soundtrack, rain in the background, pure hatred. But I'm getting a little carried away from our main subject, so where was I? Alright, the level Assault has a high enemy count with a lot of windows. The enemies are mostly together, which means firing a gun, you guessed it, will alert most of the enemies. This level also has another boss fight, kinda. It's on the last floor against the fat guy, though if you shoot him once and wait it out, he dies, obviously. This level also has a lot of fat people, and you know what I said about fat people on our previous video. What's that? You haven't watched the previous video? Go watch it. Nah. Overall, this level deserves to be an F. I mean S. Sorry, I got that wrong. Next up we have Vengeance, which is going into B tier. Vengeance is one of my personal favorite levels in Hotline Miami. The fact that it got updated on Redux puts a smile on my face. But anyways, Vengeance I think just drops in difficulty. You would expect something really hard after Assault, but in my opinion, I think it's easier. The enemy count is average, and to be honest, the enemies are meant to know where you are, I assume, since this level prioritizes guns on the second floor and melee on the third. Overall, I think it deserves B. I couldn't think of a better rank. Also, you do get to punch a fat guy to death, so it's always satisfying to see, you know? Next up we have Showdown, which is going into D tier. Showdown. This is the last level where you play as Jacket. This level has you fighting the Russian boss. The first time you play this level it's hard, but the second time it's really easy. So you just kill the panther, throw the trophy at the chick or whatever, then you just throw the chick's knives at the freaking Russian and dang, you're done. So I think it deserves D. Next up, we have Safe House, which is going into B tier. Safe House is the first level where you play as Biker, who is the second protagonist in Hotline Miami. Biker can only use a meat cleaver and throwing knives, so this adds some difficulty. However, you get a speed boost as Biker, but that doesn't mean you can just rush at the enemy. You will easily die like that, as enemies are put further away because of your speed boost. However, you can easily just throw your knives or just lure them to you. Enemies are spaced out in Bikers levels a lot, so again, this adds difficulty. Overall, I think Safe House deserves B. Next up, we have Fun and Games, which is going into A. Fun and Games is the hardest level for Biker. Enemies are again spaced out, and as a bonus, most of them are given guns, and the layout is a big, open arcade place, so you will easily get shot from across the room. But that's only the first floor. The second floor takes the first floor and cranks it to 11. There are more enemies, they are spread out, there are windows, and you only have 3 throwing knives. If you use them on the first floor, good luck, as you will be trying to beat this level without any ranged equipment when you should have had them. So overall, A deserved. Next up we have Prank Call, which is going into D tier. Prank Call is a boss fight against Biker and Jacket. That's it. But I wanted to mention something. If you're playing as Biker in Prank Call, and you get hit by Jacket while in the boss fight, he won't die. Instead, he'll get injured. And when he's injured, he'll just limp his way through the level. I think this is a really cool explanation for the first game, as it was really unclear who won. Also, it's not hard at all. You win either way. And finally, we have Resolution, which is going into F. Resolution isn't hard at all, it's just a bunch of lore being dumped onto you, which honestly is really annoying, but hey, secret ending also reveals a lot of lore about this game, so that's good. And by difficulty, it's not hard. Why would Resolution be hard? And that's my tier list. I won't be including Highball as it's a bonus chapter, and I only planned on doing the main levels. I have more plans for more tier list videos if you guys would like to see, so please comment what other tier lists you want me to make. And as always, you have yourself a good day. Later!